What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Fightful Survivor Series prediction show. Coexisting's Rob Wilkins, that is me, and Maggie hosting the show today. Sean Rossap is on his way to, well, he's probably already there, but he's at the big show going down in North Carolina. What is it, WrestleCade?
Crade? Where is
yeah.
Something. This is something I will never attend, so I didn't.
You don't want to attend it?
I want to attend it. I live in Bulgaria, Rob. Like, what am I going to attend something like that?
I did not know this. When did you?
This is brand new information. When did I move here? Guys, hi. We're on the main channel. They trusted us with this great opportunity, and let me just explain to you why this is not a good idea. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what happened today, guys. Before we start with our Survivor Series predictions, people in the chat who are new to this show, buckle up. So, Rob, while I was working today, minding my own business, for those of you who are not familiar, I am a bartender. And in Eastern Europe, especially in Bulgaria, bars work during the day as well because we sell coffee for the people who are hungover. So I was working today the day shift, like every Friday. And 3 guys entered the bar. Apparently, they were like 3 of the managers of a big alcohol company that we work with. And they make rounds in the big bars and to see like if everything's okay, if we needed help with something, if they could help, like normal, like customer service. It's something like that. So, and one of them was extremely hot, like really, really hot. So he leans over the bar and says, "Hi, my name is ... I do not remember his name. My name is like something. We represent," and he said, like, the alcohol company. "We're here on the rounds and to see if you needed help, if everything was cool. You have a really nice bar. It's really cozy." And then, my inner voice, like my brain on the inside, like inner Maggie, she's kind of a slut. He goes, "You have a really nice bar." And like my inner voice says, "We should see my bed." And I just panicked because I had no idea if I said it out loud or not. And everything got extremely uncomfortable for me. Not for him. He had no idea what was happening. But like in my head, there was a war. It was so uncomfortable. He was so great. So he had no idea.
So you had your own Survivor Series.
Yeah, I had my own Survivor Series in my head. Hi, guys, please send us a super chat and send us a Humper Chat. We have the Humper Chat link, right?
We do have Humper Chats available.
Yes, thank you. You can send us a super chat or a Humper Chat if you want your comment or statement read. You can tell us what you think about Survivor Series, how excited you are. So let's get right in.
Yeah. Well, first off, Maggie, what match are you excited for the most? I mean, they haven't announced. We only have, the 4 or 5 matches announced right now. So what match right now are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I'm a big AJ Styles fan. So AJ Styles against Finn Balor is probably, it's probably the thing I'm most excited about. But the women's WarGames match will always be the thing I'm most excited about.
All right. Yeah. I mean, that's going to be a good one. Who do you, we might as well start with that match for the first match for the preview. I'm looking forward to that match, just like everything else. Survivor Series is, anytime they do one of the big 4 pay-per-views, premium live events, it's always it's everybody's favorites usually. And this is no exception. So this one is a lot of intrigue because they have the mystery partner for Team Bianca.
Do we know who it is?
Well, Sean reported it on Fightful Select, but we're not going to say that.
We're not going to say that.
We're not going to say who it is because we don't know if people out there want to know. Mm-hmm. So right now, the team consists of Bianca Belair.
What? Yeah, but what kind of a match is it?
Yeah,
Rob?
well, it's a WarGames match.
It's a War Games match.
Well, that's better than I could possibly do.
I was a vocalist. I can growl. It's
There
fun.
you go. But there you go. The WarGames match featuring Bianca Belair.
Look at the hoodie figure. Like the mystery pod. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So in this match, we have Bianca Belair, Asuka, Mia Yim, and Alexa.
Mitchin.
Yeah, yep, I forgot they changed her name. And Alexa. So, and the mystery partner, who we don't know who that is yet. You can read that on Fightful Select, who's been reported. Going against...
Please, if you have read it on Fightful Select, don't spoil it in the chat for the people who don't wish to know who it is. Before tonight's SmackDown, that is.
Yeah. Going against Team Bailey's, Team Bailey's, that actually sounds like a good drink right now. Bailey, Dakota Kai, Io, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley.
This is gonna be an amazing match, Rob.
Oh, it is, and
it's gonna slap really, really hard.
It is, and how many of these? I think there's been 4 of the 4 competitors that have been in a WarGames match that are going to be in this. I think. We know Dakota's been in one. Bianca Belair's been in one. Io's been in one, and Rhea's been in one. I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yes. So
this will be new for Asuka, Alexa, Bailey, and Nikki and Mia Michin. So
hasn't Mia Yim been in a WarGames match? She has.
Yeah, she was in the first one. She was.
Yeah, so, she was in the first one. I remember her being in a in a match that determines who has the advantage. And she was in a really, really big and important ladder spot. Like it was on NXT, that is. The black and gold NXT. It was a great match.
Yes, Rob does know it's on the screen. I was just keeping this up here, so thank you.
It's better than us. No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Well, better than my face. But now that he said that, well, what's funny is now that he said that, I accidentally deleted our overlay. So
it's fine. We can get through without an overlay. So who do you got on this?
I'm going with team. I'm going with the Hills in this one. Let's go with the.
Does this mean that you have the faces on the men's part?
Yes.
Okay, spoilers. Okay, you're going with Team Damage Control on this one with Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley.
Yes.
So I kind of feel the same way. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but because I don't think they've been losing a lot, and I don't know why I should take Damage Control seriously if they lose here, because like they would have lost everything, and I really love each and every woman on both teams, but I feel like it's not. Bianca Belair's title isn't on the line here, and it's gonna be okay if she takes the loss here. Plus, if the faces lose in this match, you can have a lot of storylines going from there. Like what do you do with Alexa? Like all the the Bray Wyatt stuff that's been happening around her, like the glitches. You can have a story after that because she loses. Like they lost the titles, and then you can lose here. Like it's a second big loss for them, and you can have that, and you can finally have a big win on Damage Control, and they really need it. By the way, guys, as this show is live, I'm also watching the World Cup, which is the States against England. This is a big one. I also have no idea who to root for.
So, well, before we go any further, this Coexisting is not a show without at least one technical difficulty. So for our new fans, or our new
Yay!
viewers.
High technical difficulty.
Yeah, so we're back. So let's go ahead and read our first super chat. Our friend Doc, who I don't know if he's going to be covering Survivor Series, but he will be on the pre-show tomorrow with us on Fightful Select. Doc Chris Mueller.
Yeah, there you go. You did it, attaboy.
Yeah, Chris Mueller of Bleacher Report says, since yesterday was Thanksgiving, I just want to say that I am thankful for the friendships I have developed with you two. Have a good show on Maine. Thank you, my friend.
Jeez, Chris, you're so sweet. Thank you, God.
John Barker, another good friend of ours, says, thank you both. Hello. Love you. You're handsome. Oh.
Yes, this show doesn't happen without technical difficulties, but it also doesn't happen without our amazing audience that we've built over on Overbooked. And if you're new here, hi. We're goofy all the time. So what do we have going on? What's wrong this time?
No, it was the screen thing, and then I couldn't get our overlay, so
it's fine. Like, Jesus.
But we do have a humper chat from our good friend Ryan Sullivan. And he says, I can't believe Barney and Ethel made it to the main channel. You guys are the best and put on one of the best shows out there. You are peacocks who needed to fly.
Okay, first of all, we're not bringing back Barney and Ethel. This is not happening.
Okay, so real quick, the Barney and Ethel thing, what that is all about was we were making a joke about what names Vince McMahon would give us if we were in the WWE.
Like, this was a year ago.
Okay? March. It was about WrestleMania time. So.
Yeah, WrestleMania time. Around. So we're now.
Yeah.
Well, Corey, no. Like, let's not. We get a lot of porn bots on Overbooked because it's me. I suppose it's because of me. Because I will try to keep my stuff together on the main channel, but I'm not making any promises. So thank you, Corey. We appreciate you every time. So let's talk about the match. What do you think? You said that you're on the heels, but why?
Because the main reason is because I think they're going to set up a few things for Alexa is going to be one of them. And I also think this is a way to get somebody else in the title picture, possibly. Mm-hmm. Depending on who this mystery person is, I truly believe this might be the way they get her back in the title picture.
Okay.
I think that's the reason why, and I'll explain why I went with the heels in this match and why I'm going with the faces in the Bloodline match. Because I think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be both heel teams winning. I don't think it's gonna be both faces winning either. So I think it's gonna be a mix. But that's exactly why I'm going that route.
Okay.
We got one last super chat we'll read, and then we'll come back to him. Tom Talks Rubbish, our good friend, says, finally on the main roster, well-deserved. Since it was Thanksgiving, just want to say thanks for all you do for me. My friend, I want to say thank you for all that you've done for me. So I appreciate
thank you for everything that you're doing for yourself, because you need to be thankful for what you're accomplishing in life as well. Not only thankful for the people that you've met, like be thankful for yourself. I'm thankful that you do so much and that you're not giving up. Thank you, John.
All right. So let's move on to our next match, which is for the United States Championship. You have Bobby Lashley and Theory challenging Seth freaking Rollins for his United States.
Franklin Rollins. I will never stop saying that.
Seth Franklin.
So great. Yeah. Franklin.
Seth Franklin Rollins. I was going to call him Rogers, but this match, I like that they made it a triple threat match because it helps. They tied three people into the story from the beginning. I was actually kind of hoping we'd see Ali get involved in this match and make it a four-way match, and because you would have 4 outstanding wrestlers. You still have 3 outstanding wrestlers now, so it's better than nothing in my opinion.
2.5.
Theory's good. It's just he's annoying.
I know. So I'm really happy that they're taking a different direction. Like they made. How should I put this? They're trying their best to make a good thing out of the whole cashing in situation that they had, which I really hated. I don't think a lot of people hated it because it made no sense whatsoever. And this is the way to do it. I'm glad that Ali isn't in this match because I don't think he's winning it. If I want Ali in the United States Championship picture, if he's gonna win it, I really want to see Ali with a title because it's about damn time. Okay, just reward your hardworking people with with titles. It's I off the top of my head, I cannot think of someone who is so ready as Ali is. Uh, a lot of people would have his back. It's Ali's time, but I just wanted to see Mustafa Ali versus Seth Rollins. This is a really good match, and they complete each other in the ring so much. Also, they have really they mirror themselves really a lot in the ring. So that's going to be a banger. Which one do you have winning this match? Because I'm a bit torn, but like I think I have Seth winning because Seth's kind of my guy. I'll always root for Seth. I love Seth. He's probably gonna end up in my top 3 wrestlers of the year. He's outdone like in WWE, which is Roman Reigns' era right now. He shines so much. So much.
Yes.
So I have Seth probably. Yeah.
I like this is a hard match to predict because
I know.
I see them pinning. I think Theory's in there to take the pin is what I originally thought, but I also think the person that's booking this match, like in me, what I would do is we've seen the hints with Dolph Ziggler. Like Ziggler's kind of been like trying to take him under his wing, and I'm kind of wondering like what if he finally listens to Ziggler and Ziggler helps him when like there's a moment where Ziggler hits Lashley with a super kick or something and Austin Theory pins him and gets the belt.
Well, yeah, it's a 3-way, so there's no disqualifications.
Yeah,
and anything could happen. This is a strange one because people always talk about Seth Rollins when they talk about Money in the Bank, and they kind of seem to forget about Dolph Ziggler because he was the one before that.
Yeah, and that's true. And there's also a part of me that thinks they're keeping this title on Seth Rollins until Cody Rhodes gets back too. That's part of what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. So I'm going with Seth Rollins, but it would not shock me if Theory gets a win. I don't think Lashley gets his title back though.
Yeah. Yes, like as I said it, my heart would always say Seth. But like kind of my brain probably says Austin Theory. Probably.
Yeah. It's an interesting
I won't be if Theory wins, I won't be as mad as I would have been previously when he was extremely annoying with the selfies and everything. Yeah. Because I could not take him seriously when he was doing the selfie bit.
Do you think the selfie thing is what did it for most people, like not liking him, or was it like other things, just the character with him being around Vince, or do you think it was a combination of everything?
I think it was probably a combination of everything because the Vince McMahon wasn't everyone's favorite, first of all. And then second of all, I feel like the character of Austin Theory did not take himself seriously because of the selfies, because of the way he was carrying himself.
Mm.
I kind of feel like that, and he was also kind of annoying, which like he didn't have like that stride to be like he tried to impress someone else and not chase success.
Yeah.
If
No.
that makes sense.
Yep. No, you're right. It does,
Mm.
and I agree with that. The next match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey defending her title against Shotzi. This match, this one's easy for me.
Yeah, it's Shotzi, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. There's no way they get this title. I love Shotzi, I do, but
I love Shotzi.
there's
She's so great. Like, do you remember she had a really funny promo when she was over at NXT. I don't think it was way before WarGames happened, but like she did a promo on a junkyard on top of a tank.
yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, this rocked so much. I love that promo. It was incredibly stupid and silly and amazingly awful at the same time. It was so goofy. I love it. Like
Yeah.
spoilers. I really love silly stuff. Uh,
There's no way. Yeah, like Ronda loses.
there's
this.
no way Ronda is carrying in this. Um, I I feel like, do you think this whole situation that she has with Shayna Baszler at the moment will eventually turn into a feud between the two of them?
Yes,
And if it does, do you think that Shayna Baszler dethrones her? Because I want this so much.
yes. I think she does, and I think she just dethrones her at WrestleMania.
Yes, but like, do you, okay, so you think that Becky and Ronda isn't happening at WrestleMania?
No, I don't. I think
You
it's
don't. Okay, so this is new.
yeah. I think
I
it's
I kind of believe that this was the way they were going, but I'm gonna pop so much if Shayna Baszler pins or better off submits Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. I'm gonna lose it so
it'd be
much.
it'd be badass. And the
It'd
thing
be
is,
so badass. I miss badass Shayna Baszler so much.
yes, and um, well, do you miss Vampire Shayna Baszler?
No,
Okay,
no, like, do we have to, Rob?
I did that on purpose.
Do
So
we
that's
have to? I'm trying to be on my best
I
behavior,
know.
and you bring up Vampire Shayna. What?
Well, I might as well. So like, you're right. You're trying to be on your best behavior. So
I'm really trying.
let's try
And the
to just
people who are familiar with me are probably thinking, "Oh, she's so boring right now." I really am. I'm sorry.
she if you watch us on on Fightful Overbook, you get a lot more. You get F-bombs, you get a lot of things
Yeah,
from both. So
I'm sorry.
it's interesting. Um she makes Sean look like a choir boy.
I really do.
Just-
I'm sorry. This is why I cannot believe that we're on the main channel, which is the next match.
Yeah.
Rob, please.
All right. Let's go ahead. Well, this will get you going.
Mm,
Yeah, your guys.
Hi.
AJ Styles
Hi.
versus Finn Balor.
Hi.
If you guys can't tell, she has a thing for AJ Styles.
I really do. I'm
I
sorry.
love AJ Styles, but in a different way.
What?
What? All right.
I'm sorry. Okay, so in Crown Jewel, Judgment Day 1, right? Please remind me. I have
Yeah.
no idea. It was 3 years ago.
Yeah. Judgment Day. Judgment Day did one.
Judgment Day 1, right? Like, people in the chat, please
Yes.
remind us.
Yeah, they
Like,
won.
correct us. So, okay. Judgment Day 1 there. So I hope AJ Styles win this one. I will not be okay if AJ Styles loses at another pay-per-view. And I'm gonna have a panic attack if AJ Styles loses once again. I kind of feel like they're being kind of burying him. Like he got the Good Brothers back, so this was great, and they got their old badass music back. I love the OC's music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have probably the only great t-shirt design in WWE. Like, wrestling t-shirts are crap, right? But theirs is so great. I love it. And they lost. Like, what? They went to Saudi just so they can lose. This was one of the points that we were making on our prediction show and on the pre-show.
Well,
we didn't have a pre-show. No. Well, I wasn't on the pre-show. And then he lost, and I was like, what?
Well, Carl Anderson went to get his second pool, so.
Yeah, he went for that second pool, which is fair game, okay? Like, I respect that. I don't have even the one, but that's fine. But yes, hopefully AJ Styles win this match. It is easily going to be match of the night.
Well,
yes, Finn Balor is. Thank you, Ace.
But so
Finn
is Triple
Balor
H.
is.
Or so is
AJ.
Excuse me, AJ Styles. I mean,
so is AJ Styles. I know that. Yeah, okay, I know. But yeah,
Hi.
Hi.
Who are these people? Yeah, we.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go with AJ Styles. I'm sorry.
We are on the other channel usually, so we're sorry to disappoint you. But we're not really sorry to disappoint you. We're actually pretty fun. Anyways, I have AJ Styles winning because I think we are finally going to see Rey Mysterio hit his son. I was thinking it was going to happen at Royal Rumble, but I think it's going to happen now because I don't know if you saw the video, but
for Dom, the Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Dom and Rhea went to Rey's house and
why is Rey Mysterio wearing a mask at his own home during Thanksgiving?
Hey,
why?
You see me put on the Star Wars mask here, so I guess it just happens.
But it's for the bit, okay? Like,
yeah, I know.
I know it's to keep kayfabe, but like, why? I need an explanation.
Yeah, I mean that's it. It's to keep the kayfabe. I mean that's the only reason they do it. But it was hilarious, and I mean you could just picture like AJ at the table or Rey Mysterio at the table, just eating, like just saying, "This is." I just absolutely loved it. It was good. It cracked me up. I just absolutely loved it. But you have AJ winning. I have AJ winning.
Yes. So much, yes.
And Corey's right. Corey says in chat that Rey really respects kayfabe.
Yeah, in his own home, Corey, please.
Oh yeah, I bet it is. Did this happen on Raw? Because I missed it if it did. I thought it was just like why was
where?
I don't know. Maybe whatever.
What happened on Monday Night Raw?
Well, no, I don't know. I thought maybe Eric was saying that this scene happened on Monday, but it didn't. I was like,
no, it was Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Dinner.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was confused. I'm sorry.
Like, Dominic was taking Rhea Ripley for Thanksgiving dinner.
Mommy.
Oh no, I cannot. Seriously, I cannot be okay. How do you expect me to take Dominic Mysterio seriously when he's calling Rhea Ripley mommy?
I don't know.
I will never take him seriously when he does that. I really want to, because I do believe that Rey Mysterio can be a really great wrestler. I just think that maybe if he goes to NXT, he can have the run of his life and then be ready for the main roster. Please, guys.
Yeah.
Please. I believe that he can be really great. I know that he has big shoes to fill because Ray is one of the greatest luchadors out there. And no, this is not working.
And Ryan's right. If Rhea wants you to call her mommy, you call her mommy.
No,
I will call her whatever she wants me to call her.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Okay?
Whatever, mommy, whatever. I can't say it. It's whatever. Chris is trying to be.
Yeah, but like when it's when he does it, it sounds a little bit whiny, mommy.
Yeah, I can't do it. So I know I know what he means, but I
know. Do you like? Because
yeah,
I don't.
No, like I know what Chris is saying, like how he says it, but I can't say it. Like I don't know.
I don't think he can either.
You want him to though. All right, let's get to the main event. The Bloodline taking on the Brawling Brutes, along with Drew McIntyre and KO Kevin Owens. Whew.
I kill you in your dreams tonight.
Why I am going with the face squad here, the
squad,
the team
squad,
because I think damn,
did you think this through?
No, not until
it's okay. I can wait.
Well, I was trying to think like how like it'll. I was thinking like how Sami could cost the team. Like that's what I was thinking. Like Sami would cost the team.
Okay, but he can also be the one who can get pinned, and they can. Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering, because I'm kind of wondering if they're setting this up, like if this is where they set it up for Sami to take the blame, and this is where, because in the long run, I think I loved your theory a few weeks ago. What you want to see happen, you would absolutely love to see Sami Zayn move on into the title picture. I mean, that's what
I wanted. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap about Cody Rhodes anymore because Sami Zayn did it. Okay, I just want Sami Zayn to dethrone Roman at WrestleMania. I want this huge thing to happen. Give it to Sami Zayn. He so deserves it, just like Mustafa Ali deserves the United States Championship. Give it to Sami Zayn. He's the biggest babyface in that company right now. He got Uzi over. He's cracking up everyone in the Bloodline.
And he even cracked up like Drew McIntyre the other night, like with the
everyone. Like I cannot believe that the cameraman isn't like shaking all the time, because like he's seriously this like he's probably the best thing in wrestling right now. I love him so much. I just want him. I want his old theme back. I don't care who made it. I don't care who has the rights for it. I just want his old theme back. And I still kind of think that they're going with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to dethrone the Usos for the championships. I really think that they're still going that way. And you know what? I'm not going to be mad about it. Because previously, before that, I thought that it was going to be Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. We didn't get that. Yeah, we didn't get it. But I think that this was going to be such a badass team. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, Jesus, give me that. But people would always root for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens because, like, that Fight Forever thing that they have. It's because they've known each other for almost their lives. Yeah. Wow. And they know each other so well in the ring. They work well with each other and they make an awesome team, and they should be a team. But guess what? If they team up, they're going to break up.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Because that last match that they had, like the forever last match that they had, which was 2 matches ago. Yeah. last meeting between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and they nonchalantly had another match after that. So we're probably gonna see because Kevin Owens turns on his friends a lot.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna be weird if Sami Zayn will be the one to turn on. But I still think that this is the way they're going. I think Sami Zayn will be the one to get pinned.
Yeah.
And you know that it's the reason why they made this a WarGames match, because if it's a Survivor Series match, Roman has to get pinned to lose the match, and that's not going to happen. So when it's a Survivor's games, when it's a WarGames match, just one of them needs to be pinned. It's gonna be a fun thing to see how they handle this kind of match on the main roster, because I really miss William Regal shouting "WarGames."
I really thought they would. I really thought they would bring that, do a promo and bring that back just to use it. I really did.
They're so not doing that.
No, I know.
Of course, even if John Moxley said keep walking and don't come back, and just William Regal walks into SmackDown tonight, I'm gonna love this.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, they told me to keep walking." So it's
Chris sends us another super chat. Sami Zayn should be everyone's favorite wrestler.
Yes, Chris, you are once again right, as always.
So it sounds like we both have the Sheamus team winning.
Yeah. It's one thing that's also pretty heartwarming was the fact that Sheamus and Drew McIntyre were just fighting a lot, and then Sheamus went to get married, and Drew McIntyre was one of his best man, in the kilts and everything, and they're suddenly friends.
Yeah, I actually liked. That was pretty good.
This was so great. Miro was there.
Yeah.
And Claudio was there, and I cried. The bar.
Yeah.
We are the bar. And I miss this so much.
Yeah. So right now that's Survivor Series. I'm thinking there'll probably be one or two more matches announced. I'm actually expecting. Yeah, I'm expecting them to. I'm expecting it. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm expecting them to announce Bray versus LA Knight. I'm hoping, at least. Maybe they won't.
So good.
I'm hoping they do.
Yeah. Isn't it too soon, though? They can have a bit back and forth, because if they add this match, it's going to be the old WWE.
I know. That's the thing. That's an excellent point. You could be absolutely right. And that's a valid point. I just expect another match or two added to this. What those will be, I don't know.
Well, you can put Baron Corbin in there.
Yeah, well, yeah, we know he doesn't lose on pay-per-views, but it's different when he's not taking the pin. And they have to set this up one way or another. And I think this is a way to do it. And you could be absolutely right. Maybe they're fine, but they have to do something.
Because at some point it's gonna get pretty predictably boring if they this is an excellent way for him to lose without losing the title. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he should lose and then he's been winning a lot, so he can lose here without losing the title. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. So right now that's Survivor Series. I don't know what other match they would possibly add right now. I haven't really thought about it too far ahead. So that's Survivor Series. That's our Survivor Series prediction show. We're going to go into our regular show now. Since we're already talking about it, tonight's the SmackDown Go Home show. We'll go ahead and just do a quick preview. Got the World Cup match between Santos Escobar, and we call him Pete Dunne on our show still. We do not call him by his new name. We don't even recognize it on here.
No, Pete Dunne. Peter Dunne.
Peter Dunne. We go with Pete Dunne because that's what his name should be. That's what his name is to us.
I cannot wait for this match. It's gonna be so great.
I can't wait for this match too. I hope they give him. I hope this is the longest match.
Yes, I hope they give it time. Have you noticed that ever since Triple H took over, they kind of been giving matches more time. Matches that would normally be like 3-4 minutes, 5 tops. And they're being like I'm sitting around drinking my coffee, watching Raw, and I noticed that there's a second commercial break and the match is still going. I'm like, okay, this is fine.
We got a super chat from Scott George. He says, respectfully disagree with Maggie. Roman has to take the pin to set him up, and Sheamus at Royal Rumble to tease tension with Sami because he cost Roman the pin. I mean, I just don't see Roman taking a pin.
You're saying that you are ready to see Sheamus pinning Roman Reigns.
He's saying to tease a match at Royal Rumble. I don't think he's saying to beat.
Yeah, but like he said it. Scott, are you saying that Roman needs to take the pin? This is what I'm.
I think
this
he's
is what
saying
I'm asking.
Yeah, Survivor Series is what he's saying.
Yeah, this is what I'm asking.
Okay.
Are you saying that Roman Reigns needs to take the pin at WarGames? Ryan, no! Stop it! Are you saying that Roman Reigns needs to get pinned in this match? This is a bold prediction. I'm not saying like things that they should do things what they will do are different things. Okay. I like again, if he gets pinned.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Just pin Roman at WarGames, like not the Rumble. This is what I'm asking. But having a visual of someone pinning Roman I don't think I'm ready for that. The first time needs to be the time when he loses the championship for me. Yeah. Respectfully disagree, Scott, but thank you for the super chat. Also, Ace, yes, Santos winning. I just really need Santos Escobar to win everything. I just love Legado del Fantasma. Also, I'm a big Pete Dunne fan, so that as well. So I'm kind of torn on this one.
Yeah, this one you're going to be fine. Like whoever wins, you'll be happy with.
It's going to be an awesome match. It's going to be a banger after banger after banger.
Another match, World Cup qualifying match. Ricochet versus Braun Strowman. I know who we both want to win here.
I hope that Ricochet wins this match with the most flippy dippy thing that he can do. But we both know that's not going to happen. I think that Braun Strowman is winning this match. I'm going to be so fucking pissed tomorrow. I'm sorry for dropping a F-bomb. I'm going to be so pissed tomorrow while I'm drinking my coffee and watching SmackDown before work. I'm going to be pissed off because I really, really did not agree with anything that Braun said. Yeah. Burying his fellow wrestlers in the locker room and like probably 80% of the people in the planet who do what he does better than him.
Yep.
So yeah.
Another match we have tonight, Shotzi and Raquel taking on Shayna and Ronda Rousey.
I can actually see Shotzi and Raquel winning here by pinning or like Shayna, or they can get disqualified because we know that they don't give a crap about wins and losses.
Yeah.
They can probably just say that they want to, soften up Shotzi just so she loses that. Yeah. Yes. This is so true. It will. This is so annoying. Like, actually, there are people on the interweb, Rob, that they say, oh, Bray Wyatt's entrance takes 5 decades. And I'm like, you have a Roman Reigns banner, on your Twitter. Are you? Hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Main event probably, I'm assuming, is for, this has got to be the main event. The Bloodline taking on Drew McIntyre and Sheamus for the WarGames advantage match. The heels almost always win.
Always, right? It's boring.
And I, for once, would like to see I would like to see the faces get this one
Yeah.
because put Sheamus and Drew in like the opening match against like Sami and just beat the hell out of him for like 5 minutes. Oh my
like
god!
he's gonna get booed. Come on.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm just saying it'd be interesting.
Yeah, it's plus just give me Drew McIntyre and Sheamus teaming up together. This is just so wholesome. I love it.
Yeah. Congrats on the switch to Fightful main, Rob.
It's just for today.
Yeah, just for today. Yeah,
just for today.
Yeah, just for today, but we do appreciate it. Congrats on the Fightful switch to Fightful main. Rob, happy Thanksgiving. Maggie, metal bands are the best bands. Hope you both have glorious weekend. Chat soon.
Thank you for acknowledging that I'm Bulgarian and I don't even know what Thanksgiving is. Rob is going to tell me about Black Friday in a bit because I have no idea what that is. Also, so yeah.
So,
thank you.
All right. Maggie, let's move on to AEW. Full Gear was this past weekend. What was your favorite match at Full Gear?
I think it's kind of predictable. It was DLE versus Death Triangle. It was just it was all the emotions. Okay, like I had no idea that they actually got Carry On My Wayward Son as because they dropped the, what do you call it? I'm
sorry?
The Wayward Sons, like they dropped
the copyright.
Thank you, the copyright. They dropped the copyright. So I was like, okay, so they probably didn't get it. And then they did. And it was like, I'm a big Supernatural fan, and this was a big moment for me. It was like Kansas has been in my head for a full week.
Oh yeah, I've been listening to the song probably once a day.
I haven't been listening to it at all, but it's still in my head. Yeah. So there you go. Oh, I have been watching Supernatural, so probably that's why. But it was an amazing thing. Kenny Omega is the guy. He's so jacked right now. He, like, you know what he's been doing through these 2 months. He's been like in the gym and everything. I just loved it so much. I will tell you what I didn't love, and this will probably be a shocker for you. I did not like the main event.
Wow.
Yes, I did not like that.
Predictable or?
No, it's not the fact that it was predictable. As we mentioned all the time on our show, predictable is good when it's good. I like the fact that MJF is a champion. I love it. I'm a big supporter of MJF. But do you know why I love MJF so much? It's because he's a annoying loudmouth, and at the end of the day, when he gets in the ring, which is almost never, he shows what he can do. He did not show what he can do in the ring. It was, how long was this match? Do you know? Like, was it 15, 20 minutes? Like, how long was it? I have no idea.
I can check.
Yeah.
But it was... Yeah, go ahead and keep talking. I'll look.
Yeah, so saying it was 20 minutes because I really have no idea how long it was. This was 20 minutes, Moxley kicking the crap out of MJF, taunting the audience because they were firmly behind MJF because they were in Long Island, of course. And then, like, William Regal turns on John Moxley, a thing which we all expected but were not ready for. This happens, and then MJF wins the match. Like, I did not see almost any offense from MJF, and we all know how good MJF is in the ring. I will always keep telling you guys and reminding you guys of MJF against Jungle Boy at Double or Nothing 2020. This was during the pandemic. This was probably one of my favorite matches for 2020. MJF and Jungle Boy basically trying to out-wrestle each other. and MJF was so good, like fluent in the ring because he's a good wrestler. And I saw none of that in that match against Moxley. I I did not like this match. I'm sorry. Probably it was probably the fact that I had so much high expectations for it. Again, I'm saying I'm so glad that MJF is a champion, but like if he continues not having wonderful in-ring matches throughout the entire year of 2023, because like this, we've talked about this on our show, this is the thing that the thing that probably will happen, like MJF holding the belt throughout 2024 to make like the big negotiations thing, yeah, this is probably the thing that we're going to see. And if we're not seeing awesome AEW championship matches throughout the entirety of next year, this is going to be a problem for me. I know MJF is so good in the ring, but like, show us. Like, we need to know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this match just did not deliver whatsoever to me. I had high expectations, but there you go.
The match went 23 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, so I was close.
So my match was definitely the Elite versus.
Also, Jamie Hayter. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, this was so wholesome.
Chris wanted to know, what did you think of Regal turning on Mox?
Oh, well, we didn't get an explanation on this week's Dynamite.
Yeah, that was kind of
so
weird. I mean,
it was kind of weird. Like, I know, I like our regular viewers of the show. I'm sorry for us not showing you my reactions for Dynamite, but it's fine. But it was kind of a bummer. Like, this week's Dynamite, it was, a lot of people said that it was probably their best episode of Dynamite, but I was like, really? Why?
yeah.
It was a weird show for me.
What did you think of? And that's the thing about Dynamite that I wanted to talk about the most was, what did you think of the Elite egging on like the CM Punk stuff? What did you think of all that?
Okay, if CM Punk's not returning to AEW, I'm not okay with that. Like, I didn't need it. It, like, we all knew that they were going to work heels in that match. We all knew that because it was Chicago. They're not gonna get the warm welcome they got on Saturday.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way of that happening because it's Chicago and it's CM Punk. Because like Kenny Omega did an interview like earlier that day, and he said that it wasn't about the Elite versus CM Punk. It was people trying to make a living out of the thing that they love and struggling with doing that. And then they do that in the ring. I know it's showbiz. I'm aware of that, but like, we also know that if you've been following the Elite, especially the Young Bucks, through their entire career, they stride off of heat.
Yeah,
you can say that, basically that. And I know that. Okay, watching BTE this week, because we finally got BTE this week, they talked about how much these 2 months were probably the worst that they've ever had throughout their career. And they were struggling. And this was like real life. This was a real life confession. This was a shoot. And then that happens on Dynamite. I'm going to go ahead and say, if having that in mind, having what happened on Dynamite this week, the way the match was formed around the fact that they were taunting the crowd. They were making fun of not only CM Punk but the whole situation, the brawl out, and everything that happened. Uh, if CM Punk's not returning at all in the company, this was not handled great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And they've had 2 months to think about that. They've had 2 months to sit on it and think about what they were going to do when they got to Chicago, because they knew they were going to Chicago. They had 2 months of this in their head. They thought it out. It wasn't in the heat of the moment. They thought about it really, really much. They were really bad. So it kind of makes you think.
Yeah. So,
Obviously, also, after Kenny Omega did the GTS, then he got on Twitter and said, "Thank you, Kenta." He thanked Kenta for
I love that. That was probably my favorite thing out of everything.
Yes, thank you. Okay, like this was great.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was definitely my favorite moment, like out of everything, and it was off of Dynamite. It was when the tweet. I absolutely loved it because Kenta. Obviously, we know what Kenta has beef with CM Punk because of the move and stuff like that, and that was absolutely my favorite thing out of everything. Out of everything, that was my favorite because I love Kenta.
Oh yes.
So, as far as the matches go, the Elite, I was actually expecting them to win because it was best out of 7 and them to go 1-1. So seeing them go 0-2 actually is intriguing. So we'll see. I don't see them going down 0-3 in a best of 7, but we'll have to see what goes on.
Yeah. Also, I know. Okay. I was always okay with like taking shots at people, like between companies, like whenever WWE and AEW took shots at each other. I'm completely fine with that because it's a show. Okay. Like people say all the time, focus on what you're doing. This is okay. I will be fine. I will be 100% fine if they say you need to focus on what you're doing. But if you're taking shots at each other, I would be fine with that as well. If at some point they like take it too far, which I don't know what that is, still, that would not be fine. Again, I'm saying this, the whole incident, the whole brawl out, this kind of took the air out of me and it made me uncomfortable. And when they're channeling this into a storyline, if it's a storyline, I would be fine with it. Because you know what? I suppose that both sides love money.
Yeah.
And sure. And if they're smart and if they want to make money, they'll like get together in the room. They're going to talk it out. Maybe they can get physical. I'm not saying that's okay. I would never want anyone in wrestling to get real physical because like we're grown-ups, okay? And if they can work it out and if they can make money out of this, I would be so happy. If a real life backstage story turns into a storyline, I would be so fine with it. Seriously, like what they did with MJF, a real life thing that turned into a storyline, I will be fine.
Yeah.
Because in kayfabe, MJF is still not under contract, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly. And that's the thing, we don't know. But going, like, since we're talking about the Elite, might as well talk about something else that pretty much started right here on Fightful when Sean Ross Sapp interviewed Kenny Omega this past summer.
He's not gonna let this one go, right? Like he's gonna brag about this for years. I know.
I wouldn't. So Sean Ross Sapp, when he interviewed Kenny Omega pretty much started.
I love this.
Started the feud. Put it out there and started taking shots at Will Ospreay, and now we have a match at Wrestle Kingdom 17 coming in January between Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay that was announced this past weekend. Holy hell, yes. I've been wanting this. I was figuring I figured this was going to happen.
We all knew it was.
Yeah,
it was happening.
I was just hoping it was going to take place at Wrestle Kingdom, and it did. So I'm happy to say, and I'm happy to see Kenny Omega perform in a New Japan ring again. It's going to be great.
So great. Oh.
And
he'll be going home.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He's like he's going as an ambassador for wrestling, and he's going home. So
about that. Okay, I was just minding my own business on last Sunday. Working the day shift again, like the World Cup just started. We were watching some matches, and then I see the tweet. And then Will Ospreay decides to retweet the tweet. Like Will Ospreay, the British Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
So he retweets it and has the balls to choose violence. Okay. He's like, help the company, help your own company, mate. Oh no!
I loved it.
I love this so much.
Yeah, that was
Jesus. All Williams and wrestling are good.
Yeah, it was good. I loved it too.
Nasty good. I cannot wait for this match, and the fact that it's going to happen in New Japan, at Wrestle Kingdom, this is so great. I will be able to watch it because Wrestle Kingdom is on in the morning for me. Screw you guys.
Hey, I'll stay up for Wrestle Kingdom's one of the shows I stay up for. So I'll get up early for one of the two.
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom is the show that you understand what's like for me.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. I absolutely love it. So moving on, NXT. Actually, before we go to NXT,
NXT, we can do the Cooper effect just so we can say something great before talking about something awful.
About something negative.
Yes, please.
Okay, so guys, this is for our new viewers. We have a segment basically that we call the Cooper effect, and Maggie will explain it here in just 1 second.
A damn fine cup of coffee.
I love the transition. Okay, guys, for those of you who probably aren't familiar, I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan. And as Agent Dale Cooper says on Twin Peaks, every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it, don't wait for it, just let it happen. So we decided to make take a short time of our show to highlight something great. And this week we decided to highlight the fact that, let me just have it. Do you have the graphic out? Can you see
grabbing it?
In a minute. Yeah, sure, of course. To honor the fact that over 50 dogs were on a plane that had its wings ripped off in a crash, which is kind of awful. But at the end of the day, they all survived. All of the doggies survived, and they are now up for adoption. And if Rob can, he can put the link for the article in the chat so that people can.
There's one picture.
Yeah, so you can put the link in the chat because there you can see where you can adopt the doggies. Yeah. And this is so great because for the people who don't know, we love animals more than we love people. Yes, and we love dogs and we love cats and all other animals besides mosquitoes. Okay, they can suck it. So you put it in the chat. Thank you so much. Yes, please go in and then adopt all the puppies, because like puppies are awesome. And like don't don't be pretentious, and don't like buy expensive dogs. Just adopt dogs, like they don't have home. And please help the shelters in whatever way you can, please. Also be kind to your pets, like this is.
Let me see here. Got 2 super chats to read here. And here's one. Your friend Caden says, respectfully, hater can hit me with a lariat. Okay.
Thank you, Caden. For once, I agree with you. For once, I'm gonna let it slide. For once, okay. And what I mean slide is the lariat. Please, I'm gonna slide you with a lariat.
Oh, this is good timing. Graham says Kenny's coming out with a dog next week. Hopefully it's one that
it's one of the dogs that
that
he
he adopted.
adopted. Yes. Oh, that's such
There you
wonderful timing. There you go. I read that, but I have no idea what the pun was. If Chris can, if Chris can, you know, can remind us, that's gonna be pretty fine. So, do you want us to like bury NXT for a while?
Yeah, and I'll go first. My God. Look, I want NXT to be. I think everybody wants NXT to be what it used to be. Obviously, I don't think anybody.
It doesn't need to be the old NXT.
Yes.
Just make it make sense, okay?
Yeah. And this is what Chris said.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not. Oh, thank you, Chris. That's it. That's my new catchphrase.
So
Mosquitoes can suck it.
So basically, my biggest problem is, and I was actually going to get into this, Shawn Michaels, from what we all understand, is basically the guy in charge of NXT, like story-wise.
Pretty much, yes.
The way the stories have been going, have mid-1990s WWF written all over it with the characters. You look at just the way the stories have been going. It hasn't been good. And even the promos have just been awful.
Not good.
They just haven't been. They haven't been good. And I want it to succeed. I do. Like I love wrestling in general. It's just brutal. Like NXT has just been brutal, and the matches are fine. The matches are absolutely fine. It's just
it just goes to show you everything. Every time when we're on a pre-show on Select, when there's a premium live event, all the pay-per-views that WWE does, they're all great because they focus on the in-ring. They focus on the wrestlers and what they can do. That's always gonna be great because they're good at what they do. When it's a show and they have like storylines that they have to develop, and they give them those scripted stuff, and they are not comfortable with them, and you can see that they're not comfortable with them. Like you can see it on Cora Jade's face. Play my music. Like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, no, like Cora Jade is so not comfortable in this gimmick. You can have her be a heel.
I mean, look. This is the easiest way to say it. Look at this. My God, you just took this man off TV for what? two months, 2 to 3 months. I don't know how long it was, and you do this to him. You do that to him. Oh my God.
Okay, not only that, do you know what they did to him, Rob?
No. Oh.
What does that mean? What is that? I need to know what it... Okay, you know when scripts for... Yes, what the fuck? You know what... Sorry. You know what scripts first appeared on NXT, right? I was like, I hope that this continues so much. Like, don't show who Scripts is, because that answering machine bit was so funny. Well, I was probably one of the few that enjoyed it.
Oh, I laughed my ass off.
Yes, and because I'm a huge supporter of NXT Sour Graps, I love I love Alex and Kate. They both make NXT so fun because it's really not. And Alex does this impression of scripts. And I cannot unhear it. I watch it and then I can never unhear it. And every time I watch NXT and scripts comes, I laugh my ass off because it makes it interesting. And then they show it's Reggie. And like Corey said on Twitter, and then now he said it in the chat, they were not Reggie for scripts. Uh, the moment he did the first flip, I was like, oh, okay, that's Reggie. Because like I was in my kitchen, like doing stuff, like not really paying attention, so I couldn't see his face, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Reggie. Why is it Reggie? Like what?
Yeah.
Also, there's one good thing about NXT, and that's Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile is really, really great. They had her on Level Up a lot. They didn't have her on NXT television. Or if they did, it was a backstage promo when she's trying to put some sense into the Creed brothers' head. She's so smooth in the ring. She's like a live action figure. She's so great. I love her so much. And she's gotten so good in the ring ever since she had that match against Miko Satomura on NXT UK. She's gotten so good at this. I love watching her. She's always a great part of NXT whenever she's on my screen. Sadly, they have her in this strange gimmick where she's the Creed brothers' mother, and I really don't like that. But whenever I get her on my TV, I'll be happy. Just give her the title, okay? Give her the title. She's ready. Like, just get that title off of Mandy already. I'm so over this. What? Who else is there? Like, Roxy is stuck in a TikTok gimmick. Just give. They had. So I can. Okay. They had. Isla Dawn caused the match on last week's show for oh god, what's her new name?
Alba Fire.
Alba Fire. Oh my god, I hate Alba Fire. That's the name. Okay, I love Kaylee Ray so much. So Alba Fire is like she's probably never gonna challenge for that championship ever again. But Isla Dawn, like it's as if WWE saw that AEW are having Supernatural in their gimmick, so they said, okay, so we can have Rowena. So Isla Dawn is Rowena because she did some magic with the candles and the stuff, and I'm like, why are you Rowena? Rowena from Supernatural is so freaking okay. She's so freaking badass. I love her so much, but she. Yes, we are gonna need more rescue dogs. Scott, I never thought it was gonna be Dijak. But I am gonna talk about Dijak because I made a fool of myself on Wednesday when I watch NXT. So yeah, Isla Dawn is Rowena. If they're gonna push this gimmick more, they should have her wear a different kind of makeup. This will be the only way I'll be okay with that. But okay, first of all, Wesley against Carmelo Hayes was so enormously, freakishly good. This was a great match. Are you muted? You're muted.
shocking that those two would put on a hell of a match.
Yes.
It
Shocking.
absolutely shocks me. It's just outstanding. Like that. I'm like speechless because I know that's what I want to see on NXT. That's what I want on NXT. I want that. I want good promos. I don't want stupid promos.
That's what we got. Like when we got Carmelo Hayes versus Ricochet.
Yeah, I know.
Probably match of the year contender for me, personally. It was so great. So after the match, we get Dijak. And Booker T says, who? Okay, seriously? Like, okay. When we got Booker T for commentary for NXT, I knew that it wasn't going to be good, okay? It really wasn't. But when you get Dijak, who was on your main roster, by the way, Booker, if you say you don't watch, that you're not familiar with your NXT superstars because you don't watch NXT, which is not great, but let's say it's fine. Dijak was on the main roster. FYI. Okay? So, and second of all, this is on me. But I thought that Dijak was Braun Breaker in a weird makeover. I was like, wait, he was just fishing.
Yeah.
Because like I had my glasses off for 1 second, like to clean them. My eyesight is not that bad, but it's really weird without glasses. And I was like, oh my God, why is Braun Breaker wearing weird glasses and has a tan? Oh, I get it. He got a tan from the fishing. And I was like making excuses in my head, like trying to excuse my crappy vision. And I was like, oh, wait, that's Dijak. And then Booker T, who? And
Yeah.
No, please, no, Booker. Why are you being deliberately bad? Your job.
Since we're gonna talk about that, like that was annoying. I know something else that annoyed the hell out of you. Braun Strowman and Walter. We call him Walter. Yes. We don't call him.
This is also something that we don't say. We don't say Gunther here. We say Walter. Okay, so you built Walter as this big man that like chops everyone and has match of the year against Sheamus all the time, and he's a ring general, all right? And then you get him be scared of a guy with choo-choo sounds on his entrance theme. I know he doesn't have them anymore, but like you have Braun Strowman bury 80% of your roster, and then you gift him Walter being afraid of him.
Yeah.
It's strange, okay? Because like a lot of the flippy, dippy, doopy, crappy, the flippy guys on the roster are so much Triple H guys, right?
Yeah, flippy floppy guys. Yeah,
flippy floppy guys like Ricochet, and then you have like Carmelo Hayes, which he's Shawn Michaels guy. Okay, that's fine. Like, how do you book Braun Strowman to be, because like Walter was such a big thing in NXT UK. He held that title for forever. And then you have Braun Strowman, who has not so good shoulder tackles and one ridiculously good running power slam. I love Braun Strowman's power slam. I give that to him. It's brilliantly executed almost all the time. Hats off to him. But that's it. You have nothing more, Braun. Yep, please be better if you're gonna bury your entire sport. And then you have Walter running away from him like, Why? No, please, never. No. Just stop. I do not like this. You can have Braun Strowman be intimidating without Walter running for his life like a sissy. Like, you build Walter like this brick wall who can make your chest bleed, okay? Like Ishii did to like Chris Jericho in that main event. He was so good. But like, oh, it's Walter. Oh,
Yep.
If Braun Strowman beats Walter, I am so like gathering all of my friends that are called Marks, and we're gonna stop watching, okay?
You and your
Like
friend Mark
this-
are done?
Yes, me and my friend Mark are done forever. Like, I have a couple of friends named Mark, Soupy. We have Wrestling Jeebus.
Yep.
Yes, and no. Never stop it. Stop that right now. Like this, Walter. At some point I thought that Walter should be the one to dethrone Roman. Walter should dethrone Roman, and I would be so okay with that because it's freaking Walter. Okay, he's so believable in the ring that he can kick the crap out of you, and now they make him be. I got a nosebleed, Rob. Like this, like it's why.
Wow.
I got that same feeling when they pinned him in 5 seconds on Survivor Series. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember. Yes.
Oh my god, it was my favorite Survivor Series, like NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown, and they pinned him in a matter of seconds, and I was like, "Fucking what?" It's the end of the show. I can swear. Okay,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yes, you're fine. Live it up. You're perfectly fine.
Fuck.
So, got a super chat from Ryan Sullivan. Gunther.
No.
Gunther. 4 Gunthers. Maybe I said it 5 times. Who knows? Jesus, you wasted $5 to say that. Well, you didn't waste it.
We appreciate you,
yes.
Ryan. We love you also. But like, no, Walter. Hey, if he's gonna lose, I'm gonna call him Walter. Okay, Gunther. I'm gonna call him Gunther because I don't want Walter to lose. I want Gunther to lose. Okay, like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, just God, that was brutal. That just I was like I knew because I like obviously you watch SmackDown on Saturday mornings, and you watch Rampage on Saturdays because of the time difference, and it's really hard not to. But I know you avoid social media, like so.
Yeah, I know.
Like so, it's okay for me to message you like sometimes, but I always wait until like I know that you've watched it, and because sometimes I'm like I don't want to just in case I'm like I don't want to tell her like be prepared like, but I wanted to just like I got to get her a message. I was like I got to let her know like just she's gonna freak. And I remember I don't know if it was that moment. There was something that happened where I DM'd Chris and I'm like, Maggie's gonna freak. And we both just laughed. And I can't remember what that was, but we have those moments quite a bit. But let's go to our last. We will go to our last Cooper effect here real quick. Here we go.
Sacrifice! 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 Sacrifice!
You would expect me to be more professional than that. Damn. I am so sorry. I can't believe I did that. My bad.
A damn fine cup of coffee.
You so can believe because you're just obnoxious on the show. Okay, so guys, we always have 2 Cooper effects, and the second Cooper effect is hyping up the guests when that we have on our Coexisting After Dark, which is on Fightful Select every Friday at 4:45 p.m. We started recording those because I need to go to sleep after our show. So this week we recorded an episode with on After Dark with JPJ and Pluggo from Love Wrestling and Between Two Beards. We had such a blast. We don't normally talk about wrestling on these shows, but we kind of did a bit, and it was a nice chat. Please go and check. It will be up on Fightful Select. Please subscribe to Fightful Select. It's probably the best $5 you're gonna spend on wrestling. So please subscribe and watch our chat with JPJ and Plugger. They're so amazingly like wholesome two dudes. I had no idea that JPJ was had a coffee shop, and I really want to go and drink coffee that he made because I'm pretty sure that I can make better coffee than him. But I did not say that to his face.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been making coffee for like more than 7 years. It's fine.
Yeah.
So please check the show. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
And they're amazing at what they do. And they also have amazing guests on their show, Between Two Beards, which is on Love Wrestling's Twitch channel. So go and check it out. It's really fun. An hour and 10-ish minutes. But we goof around so much. Like, they have no idea where Bulgaria is. They think that Europe is strange. I will also have fun. I will always have fun with guests on our show trying to guess where Bulgaria is on the map. Like this.
Cool. Well, now it's my segment here. This is...
You always say that you're gonna upgrade this graphic, but you never do. I
always forget. But this is Rob's Got Jokes. These are dad jokes that I tell, and I do it because people like them. So
I'm people. It's me. I'm people.
no, everybody in chat. Well, not everybody. In chat.
I know, but like I enjoy the crap out of these jokes. Please.
All right, so here we go. Maybe. All right. Did you know, Maggie, the people of Abu Dhabi don't like the Flintstones?
Why?
Because F me.
Why?
Because I messed up the joke.
I know, but what?
I haven't messed up a joke in forever. Damn it.
So it
This is
must
okay.
mean that
Let me.
we're on
I'm going to
the main
rephrase.
channel.
Yeah, this is why we're not going to be back. The people of Dubai don't like the Flintstones because the people of Abu Dhabi do.
Rob, it's fine. Just
I
tell
know,
the
but
other one.
it's the principle that I.
It's the principle thing.
Yeah.
I know. It's fine. I know that you like the dad
Oh
jokes.
God, that was a good one too.
I really was.
This one I think I might have said before, but oh well. Did you hear about the new origami porn channel? It's pay-per-view only. People said I need to get over my obsession with Phil Collins, but take a look at me now.
Yeah, right.
I was really angry when I ran into my friend Mark, who stole my dictionary. I said, "Mark, my words." I wish Soupy was here for that.
I really wish Soupy was here. Yeah. He's on vacation. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Have a nice vacation, Soupy. We love you.
My wife blocked me on Facebook because I post too many bird puns. Well, two can play that game. Okay. Sometimes two can.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wake up grumpy, but other times I let her sleep in. Boom. They weren't the best today, but
no, the first one was great.
I just
It's okay.
effed it up. But
No, it was fine. Guys, thank you for joining us. Please like the video, share, and subscribe to Fightful and Fightful Overbook, where you can catch us every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. for me, but that's fine. If we're gonna get technical, please, you can follow me on Twitter at Maggie_IK and on Instagram at Maggie.IK.
and you can follow me right there at Rob Wilkins on Twitter. Yep, there we go. At Fightful Rob on Instagram. And like Maggie said, every Friday at 3 o'clock, we are right on Fightful Overbooked. And we had fun over here. I know some of you clicked on here and like, who the hell is that?
Who the hell are these people? Well, now you know, okay?
Now you know. And we hope if you did stay and watch, we hope you enjoyed it. But
please join us tomorrow on Fightful Select for the pre-show. Is it tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, tomorrow. So are we going to do the same time like as last week?
3 p.m., right?
Yep. Okay, wanted to make sure.
3 p.m. works. Yeah.
3 p.m. on Fightful Select, 3 p.m. Eastern, as we like to plan things in way advance here.
Yeah, sure. Right, like day before, right on the air.
Yeah, on the air, on air production meeting. But guys, I want to say thank you very much, and
Happy anniversary!
I what is wrong
We
with
were
me? Why would
almost good.
I was doing pretty well until I.
Sacrifice! 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 Sacrifice!
What is wrong with me, Maggie? I need to stop just clicking buttons. I mean, I do need to quit doing it.
Look at all those chickens.
I don't know.
Bye.
No. I need to stop. I just need to stop. And at least
really
I can make you laugh.
Okay, now bye.
Okay, now bye. Let me hit this in broadcast real quick.
Sacrifice! 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 Sacrifice!
All right, bye. Sorry, Maggie.